In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody! So my name is Zakia Ringgold of LiveSoapSchool.com as well as NaturalSoapByZakia.com. I will leave a link to my conference video either here or here. It's a space saver right there. So I actually attended the 2019 Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild Conference in Dallas, Texas. And this bag of goodies that you see right here are all the things that I came home with. So you're going to get a chance to see this haul. So here's my number one tip. If you are going to a conference, I had this suitcase full of tripods. So in those tripods, I sold those while I was there. I was an exhibitor at the conference for Live Soap School. I teach people how to make their own broadcast live. And so one thing that you need if you're going to broadcast is a tripod. See how I'm hands-free? Like that, don't you? Okay, I'm getting off track. So the purpose of this video is to show you exactly what I was able to bring home with me because I emptied this suitcase. So if you're going to a conference that's out of state, make sure you have a bag that you're going to be able to check under the plane because you might get some lotions, some potions, some oils, some butters, and you can't really have that on your carry-on bag. So my number one tip if you're going to a conference is to make sure you have a bag with you that you'll be able to fill up with all your goodies. Just in case TSA is like, not gonna do it, not gonna do it, not gonna let you have that on the plane. All right, so I don't know where to begin, so I'll just start at the top. So in order to actually mix your products, you always need fancy mixers. Well, these are 128 ounce containers, and I got these while I was at the conference. Before you guys get all up in my comments, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know where I got all of these things from off the top of my head. So to keep this broadcast honest, or this video, because we're not live, to keep this video honest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these items off to the side, and then what I will do is I will do a blog entry that lists where I got all this stuff. You're welcome. All right, so I got these in order to mix larger quantities of my oils, and it won't swallow my stick blender. All right, so there's the first thing. Because I was an exhibitor, they gave us a nice little gift container, and inside that gift box, we got 2 mugs. These are camping mugs, so you can have some hot soup, hot cocoa, hot tea, whatever you want, and it has the HSCG logo. All right, I gotta look at the camera. I'm looking down at the screen to make sure you are able to see what it is that I'm doing. Then, as a speaker, they give you a bag. So they didn't give me what's inside the bag, but this is a really nice bag. Look at their branding. It's so fancy, so fantastical. So this is a really nice bag that they gave me for being a speaker. And inside of this bag, I put all of my materials right here. So this is all stuff that I took with me. I guess there's one thing. You know what I'll do? I will put our fancy table runner on the table. How about that, so we know? So in case you guys say, well, what's your website? You'll see it right on the daggone video. Now that's fancy. But this was the table runner that I had. Probably should have planned this a little better. Probably should have planned that a little bit better. But you know, right there. So that's the website where the blog will be, that we will list all of the suppliers. Now, I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff, guys, because when you go to these events, you actually have the ability to place orders and they ship it to you as well. But these were the things that I was able, pull her back, got her in there. Okay, it's all there now. All right, so we got our mugs. We also got our fancy mixer tool doohickey things. And there's more. And there's more. Let's see, what else is in this bag? Bags and candy. Okay, so I'll put the bag over here. That was enough. This could be like an HSCG house at this point. So there's the bag. Then I don't have a cutter for my melt and pour soap, so I got a cutter. Came with this slicer, no slicer. And then it also has this here. So this will, blooper. This will allow me to actually be able to cut and get even bars. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a marking on the inside for the way that I actually like to cut my soap for the width. So it'll probably be a 1-inch marking and then a 1 1/4 inch marking that I'll put on the inside. So then what I'll do is I'll put the loaf of melt and pour soap in here, and then this way I'll be able to cut it. I cannot cut my melt and pour soap with my current cutters because it'll pop the wires. This has a knife, and then it also helps me to keep it straight. Typically when I am cutting my melt and pour soap, it's very jagged. And I don't do a whole lot of melt and pour soap. This was only $25. You can't beat that. And of course, this was definitely in the check bag because I don't think I would have been able to get that on the plane. So we got a soap cutter. Yay! And there's more. And there's more. All right. Then they also gave us these really awesome mugs. They're golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. I'll put that there. I don't know where the lid is. I know it's in here, though. It better be in here. Then I also got, oh, here it is. Ask and ye shall find. So I got plenty of drinking items right there. It's very pretty. All right. Then for my pedicure bags, do you guys see these pumice stones? This whole bag of pumice stones are in here. So they're little. They're little squares. So when people get my foaming foot scrub, they'll also be getting a pumice stone to go with it. How exciting. You can't have ashy feet. You can't have ashy elbows. You can't have ashy knuckles. And the pumice stone is how you get rid of that, along with Natural Soap by Zakia. All right. So we got the pumice stones. We also had to re-up on our loofahs. Yes, it's a loofah thing. So these bags, you get about 25 loofahs in each one. I'm also going to be growing some loofah. You get about 25 loofah in each bag. And then that way I can actually include the loofah in the bar. So some people have been asking me for soap on a rope. Here's some loofah in a soap. I crack myself up sometimes. Okay, we got to make sure you're seeing everything. Kind of. There you go. And it's there. All right. So you all know that I have an Electropress. It's an electric bath bomb mold. So I also bought, I see the bottom. Okay. I got the bottom. I got a donut mold to go with it. Now this thing is serious. This will allow me to make donut bath bombs, donut bath bombs, donut bath bombs, bath bombs, bath bombs. So that's what's going to go in there. I got to figure out how to use this one. This one's a little bit different. I also got a heart mold, but they sold out at the conference, so they're shipping that to me. This was the very last one that they had. Even though they didn't have a box for it, I said, give it to me. Give it to me. Because when I get it home, I'm going to take it out of the box anyway. So it goes together like this. Join me on another broadcast whenever I make that one. I will tag that here. Okay, but right now there's nothing there. It might be, depending on when you watch this video. All right, so that is for my bath bomb press. Then I also got, oh my gosh, I got 2 fragrance oils. One of them, you guys know that I am a Kevin Hart fanatic because he's from Philly, Philly. Philly, where I am from. This fragrance is called All Right, All Right, All Right. If you guys know anything about Kevin Hart, that is a thing. So I got an All Right, All Right, and I also got a lemon pound cake. So these are the 2 fragrances that I got from them. Then this was the beauty tool right here, guys. This baby, I'm going to need some scissors because she taped it. She taped it down. And this is going to allow me to get very clean edges on my soap. Extremely clean edges on my soap. So, you ever open a CD? You ever open the CD and it just won't do what you're asking it to do, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it right now. Right. Maybe. The hardest part, guys, so I'm just going to pause for the calls while I'm trying to get this open. The hardest part was trying to get all of this madness into a suitcase. I just didn't want to do it. So this one here is going to allow me to get very clean beveled soap. And I always love to find a soap maker that has created something out of necessity. Soap makers are extremely, extremely creative. I had talked to you guys before about the Jenny Bell press. And what that does is it creates bath bombs at a much smaller economical cost footprint. And this here will actually allow me to get very clean edges. And she created this because she needed something to do that. Now, the nice thing about this is you can actually bevel an entire loaf of soap on here with one pass, or maybe a couple. All right, sharp edge, handle with care. Don't put your finger in it. And then I love the fact it's very convenient where you don't have the ability to cut yourself. They have this in place so that you don't. And the nice thing about this, there's an edge here. So you put that on your table, like so. You get a bar of soap that could be a little more fancy. So see, we have some edges that need a little bit of cleaning. You probably can't tell, but as a soap maker, you're aware of these things. Now, I don't remember. Was it this way? No. Was it this way? I don't know. Was it this way? There we go. Okay, now we got a clean edge. And then you just would basically do that to each side of your soap. Now, I don't have a cover on top of mine, but you could then save those soap shavings and create a confetti soap. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, a chicken, a dinner. All right, so I'm very excited about my beveling tool. What else? What else is in the box, Johnny? I don't know. Oh. You guys know I have read 52 books on soap making. This is where my addiction gets even worse because we've got more books on soap making. Anytime I see a title that has soap in it, I buy it. It's mine. I've got to have it. But these, I'm expanding. I'm expanding. This one is called Herbs for Natural Beauty. You guys know I'm growing my little herb garden. We're doing this whole hydrostol distillation process. So I probably need to be a little more informed on what herbs are good for what. Then we did Making Love Potion number 9. Number 9. I said number 9. And the reason I was excited about this one, it has something called Macho Man. Macho, macho man. I got to be a macho man. Okay, so it has that. Vital Man. It has Spicy Cocoa Maca. Don't know what that is. That's a smoothie. Luscious Lip Treats for kissable moments. And the book was just very pretty. The color, it was like, buy me, buy me, buy me. And I brought it. Okay, that one doesn't have to do with soap. This one is creating an herbal body care business. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? You understanding what I'm saying? There's a lot of herbs going on. Getting as natural as possible. This one is for Nyla and Paige, my two daughters. This one is the Girls Home Spa Lab. Now, a lot of you know that I will be going into my very first brick and mortar retail space, and we will be having classes for adults and for kids. So this will give me some ideas for what exactly we can do aside from the typical sugar scrubs, bath bombs, melt and pour soap. This book has a ton of activities and recipes. We love recipes. Okay, and then we got a whole beauty book. Another thing, guys. This one, look at the thickness of it. Look, I just opened anywhere. I swear, there's nothing in here. The pages are so beautiful. it has, let's go, daily rituals and natural recipes for lifelong beauty and wellness. We're all beautiful from the inside out. We're all on the quest for wellness. And this book kind of just really, it was like, oh, that's interesting. So I'll check back in and tell you what we find in there. So they are, oh, one last thing. This was the only Shea Butter that made it through because I mistakenly put Shea Butter in my carry-on bag. TSA, they let me go through and then they said, hold up with that bag. Hold up. And they took my bag off and there were 2 of these in there. This one was off to the side. I think this one is my mom's though. This one has to be my mom's, so I'll have to give it to her. I'll get some more. So this is actually community certified fair trade shea butter. And I am really excited about this because their motto is from our hands to your hands. So this is made directly in Ghana and shipped over to Canada, and they ship all over the world. And so I'm really excited about that. This is 8 ounces of shea butter, and on the back it has some DIY shea butter recipes. We'll try some of those out. And that is, I want to say, everything that I purchased and was able to fit in this suitcase. Guys, make sure you pack light on your way there so you can pack heavy coming back home. These are all of the things that I got while I was at the conference. All of my books are here. And then the things that I ordered while I was there in terms of supplies, ingredients, and fragrance, they will be shipped to me. I should have them by the weekend. So I'm Zakia. That's what is inside my bag from the conference. Bye, guys.